Now, good morning. I just want to share my little bag of tricks with you. It's just gone 8 AM and I have a little bag here. You can see it came in the post. Alrighty, you can see that, can you? See what that is there? So, I have some strobe lights. I've been chasing these for a good while. I've been thinking about them for a good while. Many years now. Little strobe lights. They go on the ends of the wings. It's the green and red for the wings and a white flash and a white strobe for the, put it on the tailplane or somewhere like that. Very interesting. You get that, you get the wire, and you get the unit. The unit now, as far as I know, plugs into the receiver and it can be controlled by a switch on your tranny. And you solder the wires as needed. Depends on how far you need to go to travel, how big your wings are, how big the plane is. I'll show you, here they are, here you see. And if you see the front, you can actually look at the front of the little strobes there, can you see them? They're different colours. So they're supposed to be strong enough so as you can see them in daylight. We'll only find that out properly when we rig them up, just to have a look and see what's going on, but very interesting. SM Services, Terry and his good wife, been dealing with them since the mid-90s. They've never let me down yet. 21.95, 22 quid plus postage. But I suppose 22 quid was 22 quid. You're not going to get much. You're not going to get much change out of 22 quid for most stuff, for most things that you buy. There's a little dial thing in here. You put your screwdriver in here. You just twist it in there. I think it controls the flash rate. That's what it says there. It controls the flash rate. Very interested. I'm delighted with that. I have to decide what plane I'm going to put on at the moment. There's a good chance I might stick it on the stamp just to see, and then I'll probably buy another one because my Brian Taylor Hurricane, perfect on that. Very nice. So that's that fella there. Very good. Then I have this fella here. This is an L board I use to protect the coffee table. I bought it in B&Q. It's very thin and it's I put a couple of mats, table mats under it. That means you can have a little bit of objects on it without damaging the actual coffee table itself. 20 quid or something for the board in B&Q. Now here we have, I'm trying to remember what I bought this for, but it is an auxiliary battery unit. An auxiliary battery unit. I think it's for if you want something else inside the if you want to use something else inside your aircraft and you don't want the drain coming off the battery that's looking after your receiver and your servers or whatever. This is what this is for. Auxiliary battery unit. So can you see that there now? Oh, you can see that or not. Comes attached with a little switch and all that there. That'll be your charge and all that sort of thing. So it's handy little fella. And we have this fella here. You can see that. That's exactly what it is there. You see. So that's that. And that, of course, is $6.95 sterling, 7 sterling. Another handy little gizmo. If you like gadgets. That'll be it. This is what we have in here. Empty these out. Yeah, I bought some of these. These are for the ends of your servo leads. Male and female connections. I have a lot of leads lying around the place, but only that I've snipped and so forth, but only half connection blocks on the ends of them. So I can make up leads rather than buy them. with these things here. You can also go and buy the wire in radionics, and for heavy duty, you know, for heavy duty cables and so forth, different gauge wire, and make up your own leads to the lengths that you need. Such as these fellas here. I bought 3 of these for battery connections. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually I bought, fair play, for battery connections. They're 135 each, sterling of course. And when you're using the likes of battery backers and iso-optolators and all that sort of stuff, it's handy to have these heavy duty plugs. For them, a couple of heavy duty extension leads, 1250 millimetre, 225 sterling each, fair play for Taba, that's all I use, and 2 heavy duty switches. These are a great switch. I used these before on 1 tour scale spacewalker. The 1295, which is 13 sterling each. They're a really good switch, and they're very handy if you're using the battery backer or anything like that. Now you see it? This pulls up, over. It's locked in that position till you pull it up and clip it over, and you have your leads there and your connections on the end. When you're using a battery backer and you use the standard switches like this, or the heavy duty version of this switch here, what happens is you get a common negative. And if you plug in the 2 batteries, you have 2 batteries on board, you plug in the 2 batteries to charge them, what it does is the common negative links the 2 batteries together, doubles the voltage and burns the batteries out. I nearly set fire to the house one time over it, but because you have this one here with an independent negatives, everything's independent on it, nothing's arced over or linked or coupled, whatever word you want to use, you don't get that feed, that multi-feed back and forward with the batteries. And you can charge both of the batteries in place in the plane. Great device. So I'm happy with my little package. It's Christmas. Santa Claus came. So I'll have to enjoy all this little stuff. Thumbs up to Terry and his missus.